mo bi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Ye was say ye ma Ghana for eji ensem tum in a sense say the air cost for our Ghana, the state of our country, people need to understand. Na me de say omo a wo ye data analyst epie ema ende wo kasa on the situation of our education, the situation of our energy sector, and the situation of our employment and every other sector in this country. President Akufo-Addo aban we kono almost every sector omojaka. In fact, me nka say almost every sector, every single sector omojaka. Education sector ekabubro, and the headmasters complaining say yenti omoka wo mumbie school. WAEC complaining say yenti omoka omu release results. Hwe me the WAEC story be bremo. Enra me mamoti ase say sa ye education minister we eji se wante se enimguase bi ba eno ane se wo be press conference no oye we enra PR stance oko WAEC owie no pie ba be katre journalist by next week and by this week ending SS for no results beba on betu kanana result na ba WAEC for aba bontia ba be ka se yentro na results ne kra na omunya marke 50% impo because aban peso betu omoka me dey no be bremo later the energy sector eka aban we every single sector eka omoja to hono enye ka ketwa na the data analyst bi den sema ba betuja the energy sector of this country na me bebiebie mu amankrofo ate ase na me nka say excuse say NDC time omo fanye excuse dabi but minim say NDC for ba wo mo ba no they will solve this problem. Now we must solve a problem we are. I was say Yama Ghana 40 years na a microphone who the difference between the NPP and the NDC. Because a NDC for and our more die as soon that you who say doom so na ekosono problem na ha na free yen solve it. And the NPP for free so no omo di doom so ejayen. Enrechi ye do me light 2 days straight ye do me light 2 days nini na and there ye nyan do me light here. But see you do me lighter and then Christmas bronya see you do me lighter and yami wawa. But let's read so you understand the state of the energy sector. E kabubro ankrofo we eja to wamayen. Or say in 2017 the government claimed it inherited a $2.3 billion energy sector legacy debt. Inti NPP are buying mobile 2017 no. Omo katre Ghana for say a car at that energy sector hono a 2.3 billion. No problem. Also between 2017 and 2023, ESLA levies generated $5.5 billion. ESLA collections from 2017 to 2020 alone were enough to clear the legacy debt. Into here, as someone data analyst say MPP for say NDC Emo to me 2017 no. Na NDC energy sector no mwejaka 2.3 billion. Na so womo kono na NDC for ejasika to ho ESLA levies. Sa sika na NDC for jato ho no for the energy sector no from 2017 to 2023 no na sika ba betom eye $5.5 billion. Inti se wo say NDC ejaka 2.3 billion a wo yenhyehyeye wo ba benya 5.5 billion efrimu. Inti ye kan nanka wenya mfaso beye $3 billion. Inti no e was say NDC uboni dimpa anase uboni din ese no. But very typical of MPP. Omobo NDC din de bia ese NDC din. Inti data analyst no ebie nsem na Ghana for atiase. Owie no ka say government in 2017 said it was issuing bonds collateralized against the energy debt reduction levy component of ESLA to clear debt in the energy sector. Yet, we are still talking about legacy debt today. Those bonds became part of the domestic debt exchange program. Akufo-Addo and Bawumia are leaving behind a weaker energy sector than they met. ECG's distribution and collection losses have worsened. Ghana faces power crisis as debts to power generators keep piling up. Additionally, the upstream sector has seen declining oil production and reduced investments as major players left due to policy inconsistencies, some relocating to neighboring countries. As a consumer, you keep paying levies that were not supposed to be on the books for very long, yet the purpose for those levies are not materializing. To what you say, NPP for buy no, and our buy babe issue bond. Sa energy sector levy, omu di koko si awawa, and omu babe issue bond. In the name says our bonds no, ebe clear sa ekana wamu claim no. Yetia ekano yetia hon sem sa nti di ntia na ende still se ekana egusu wo ho. Na trese wo hwe ende kra na energy sector no senior NBC for ejano no and the NPP for na ba be say no 8 years omo ba aban mu no omo say the energy sector. Now this is the data analyst na owie no sanso de assembly to dwa be be say me kenkan trail eni o say in case you needed a reminder about the ECG issues, here is a simplified illustration. O say ECG buys power till me pese mo hye ne nsoma me na ye ka sene yankrofo we asay Ghana wati ase enya no keke inti energy sector ho asem ne ye kan o say ECG buys power worth 100 cedis but loses 30 cedis even before selling. From the 70 cedis it sells, it can only collect about 50 cedis. Into what Trim say, in Crawford way buy no energy sector wo mo ababe say no ye trim. Ye ne anim say ECG ena ye ba energy sector omo eye more like the face between the independent power producers and then the customers. Okay? Inti mama wati ase say ECG no obekwa akwa nyam kanea no efri omo a wo mo produce no ho no waba beton amayen na waji sika no gisika na e wo say otibi na odi bi nso ma wo mo a wo kokoje eye kanea ne ye den efri omo ho. Very simple ECG na ejuma wo ye no it was see ECG no yemfa ne say okoto kanea 100 cedis kanea 100 cedis na wokoto no ansa na wo benya kanea 100 cedis ne mpo no na 30 cedis ahye ansa na wo benya kanea 100 cedis no na 30 cedis ahye entisisi ana aka ne 70 onyanfa 70 ne mbre Ghana fo na so 30 ko na saa 70 na wo de bre Ghana fo ne kra no omo a obetumi agi hu sika eye 50 pe ada 20 no ye nim bebi afa. It was say out of the 50 cedis collected, third-party companies managing billing and collections take a cut. It is our 50 cedis now or more general. Inti ECG akwakoto the Ghana for sika akwakoto 2,100 cedis. 100 cedis now what no at the end of the day 50 cedis per naka. So 50 cedis na aka because 30 ashe 20 nso untumi nje inti 50 ena ashe no. Inti aka 50 cedis per. 50 cedis per na aka na kra no. Or third parties be a was say woman so no oti omoka because ejuma na enyo no pe no ye nti enfa say wo store na wa jeje enkrofo a omo so manage other stores amana at the end of the month they also he den oti omoka eno no oti omoka wo 50 ni mu mi wa 100 no de kokoto ye it was say that 50 cedis collected third party companies managing billing and collections take a cut. Since ECG buys power in dollars, the remaining amount must be converted to pay power generators. It has been alleged that it has an opaque deal with a Ghanaian bank for buying dollars. CSOs have sued over this. Inti semunya mobekaya. Sa 50 cedis na aka na kra no. Sa 50 cedis na aka no. E was say emu 50 cedis no. Owia was say we convert eco dollars no di koko tia baby akania no okokunya free ye ebae na 50 cedis na aka no so convert eco dollars kra na was say we call bank nti allegedly no NPP fo bi age sa contract ne kra say omo no mo be ye say wo mo be sesan sika na ma ECG se mu nia mo be kaya. Bright Simmons was sued by Frema Opareneba. Say Frema Opareba so ye juma allegedly e wo Fidelity Bank Inti omo na ye de deal no ehye omo nsa mo nya mo kai sa story no. Yes. Inti no eno no sa deal ne kra na ECG agi sika ni wi e wo se wo convert ko dollars. Na dollars na wo convert akono. Wo de sika ne kokoma power producers ne kra no. Eno kra no ye se wo kokko he rate a wo moji a rate ne kra no enye the normal rate. Wo moji high rates esen the normal dollar rate because e honso chobo e wo ho. Inti this is the energy sector. Na sa third parties here ye come ho asem no eno na nansen allegation ba ya ye bebe bo ba o me din samuni amobeka ye NDC 4 ba ye say 300 million bi transition team no ba bonte beka say 300 million bi NPP for last minute omo person mo sign no mo kokotuama company bi no. Yes is our company allegedly company no company bi ba o me na di omonim inti wo hwe energy sector no ene de ekoso a say last minute we senior ECG omo boss obabe resign yes won tiasia you have the whole picture of what was actually happening in the energy sector. Or say additionally the government was requiring ECG to reserve part of its limited collections for purchasing liquid fuel to mitigate doomso, especially in an election year. So all these losses at various stages of the process mean it cannot pay the power generators. The debt owed keeps piling up and it is likely to cause power crisis in the next year or so. Inti NPP for inti ende abwa papon etumi ko organize interview. Ekwa kokan wo interview ni mu say there is a huge doomsday ahead of us because no he's in the energy sector onim de ekoso. Now still blame Mahama for it, then you know the diabolical way NPP for omo adwen so ni omo dwen etrimodeni adwen fin yen say no ni emfanya politics enka se ye ka kire mo say Mahama ba wo de doomso beba osanso de doomso aba eno na NPP for twen eno no mo twen. You see how these people have mismanaged the energy sector. This is what Indiana, one of the very first things that Mahama can after winning power no can say, let us sit down and restructure ECG. The losses no too much because Mahama had the echo swa one henny ya a better neka. Masani America no. Minim say NDC for they have the men. Na enya dia omo edebeye excuse. We voted for them because we want them to solve these issues. And I know and I believe in them. Just as Doomso Bae, even before Mahama becoming a minister, Krana Doomso Koso Ghana, now so better than a president, ye did Doomso share ne konwa wajitu mwa wa solve you know. I am strongly believing in the NDC that that is exactly what they will do. They will solve this thing. Omaya yetimu mwa muhu se mon kano kware NPP for. Mo try mo your comment box mo, but I say.